So over the weekend, my wife was cleaning out the closet, and she had this big sack full of bags from vacations and trips and all these different places. And I was like, get rid of it all. We don't need it. You're not using those bags. So she was going through them, finding a few that she wanted to keep. And I saw a few, and I had a moment. I said, I wonder if somebody's crazy enough to buy those. So I'm going to list them and have some fun and see if they would actually sell. So there's 4 bags that we came across. They're like 24 by 18. And the smaller one's like 14 by 12. I mean, I don't know how old these have got to be 10 years old. See if someone actually would buy something like that. So that's what they are. And I'm gonna have some fun and list them when I get home this afternoon and just see if somebody would buy them. It's one of those anything will sell type of moments. So for today, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna hit a Goodwill. I'm gonna go to a local thrift, and I'm probably gonna go by the small library on the beach. So I'm looking for everything today. eBay, Poshmark, Amazon, hard goods and books for Amazon. So welcome to vlog number 30. I'm Steve. Let's get this day going. All right, it's 9:30, just pulled up to Goodwill. So let me know, put down in the comments below. I'm interested in whatever people do. What's your routine when you go into a thrift store? What's your first spot that you like to go to? Me, I go check out the bins that they rolled out that are yet to be put out on the shelves. Then I go to the bags, and then I cut through all the hard goods. So where's your first spot to go to? It's got 2 carts sitting, pretty packed, so let's check them out. Check the bins right away. Nice little master's bag. So the hard goods section is always a mess. You gotta really rummage through. So I find this Masters 2018 commemorative glasses. Always open up things and look. There's only one. Now do I still buy it? I don't know. And I just looked these up, and one sold for 50 bucks. But it was both glasses. And there's a single listed for 29. Do I buy just the one? $2? Just found these Teva like slip-on shoes, mint condition. But there is no tags in it, so I have no clue what size they are. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass. But they're $6. I wish there was a size tag. They just rolled one rack of clothes out. 4 people attack one rack. This is why you always comp things, because this looked like a quality bag. Nice soft brown leather, Perlina. So that's a quality feeling bag, but I looked it up. It only sells for like 15-20 bucks. Back in my spot, just scan this area. Got 8 books. Decent. I'll go over everything at the end. Alright, scored 8 books there. Pretty decent profit. Got some good, this is a Disney Aladdin book. Got a George Lucas. 2 books called Visual Companions about the Hobbit. And these are all going to Amazon. Everything but one little book is going to Amazon. And then I'll go on eBay. So I stopped by the library on the right day. All these fresh donations sitting here, and I got some good books. So this is the Friends of the Library book counter. And they have like a corner shelves. There's an unmanned desk, and you can just come back here and pick what you want. And people just drop off bags of books, and there's fresh full bags I just went through. Scored really good. All right, that was awesome. So here's the deal. Libraries, the Friends of the Libraries, they'll have a book nook. I've said it before in my other videos. And the books are usually like $1.50. And it's just a donation-based thing. So what they do is they collect that money at the counter. It doesn't go to the library, it goes to the Friends of the Library, which is like an organization. And they'll do book sales, and they'll do, events for the library. So that money just goes to them. So I only had $20 bills and then like a few singles. So everything, she's like, give me $7. And I had at least, I have 5 or 6 paperbacks, which should be like $3. And I have 4 or 5 hardcovers, which should be another $5. Then I have 2 of those Spanish CD kits, which should be a couple dollars each. And so I said, do you have change of a 20? And she said, well, what do you have in singles? And I looked, and I had 4 singles on me. So just give me that, because it's just going in like a box for donation. So libraries, you get good deals on books. And I got some serious stuff going on right now. I'm so glad I came today. Perfect timing. All those fresh donation bags sitting there. So when I get home, I'll total everything up, show you what I got. So my son on the dive team came by his school after thrifting because they had a swim meet going on. So yes, it's the beginning of September and it's football season, but down here in Florida, it's also swimming season. All right, so we're back. Let's go through the things I picked up today. First up, there's Wusthof. I don't know if you can see the brand. Knife block, holds 9 knives, sealed in package. I paid $3. It was marked as $6, but they had a 50% off sale. So otherwise I probably would have passed on it. And they go for about mid-20s. So not a big profit, but since it's new, I grabbed it. At Goodwill, I grabbed this flip poker, $3, brand new, sealed. Now usually I don't find stuff like this at Goodwill. So I scanned this on Amazon and it sells for like 50 something dollars. But I'm gated on because it's metal. So I can't do that. And there's a couple that are listed on eBay for like one's in the mid 20s, another one's like I think the upper 20s, and one for like 50. So for $3 and it's brand new, I took a shot. Also grabbed, I showed them in the video, these master glasses. Same thing, masters, you know, I'm always gonna look it up right away. And unfortunately there's only one glass in here. So it's a bummer because this 2 glass set sold for like $49. I was hesitant. It was marked 2. I told the guy, I said, look, there's 1 glass in there. Give me $1. So he gave it to me for $1. And there is one single one listed for like 20 something. So took a shot for $1. If it doesn't sell, I'll give it to my parents. They love golf. I found this in the bin I showed in the video. Masters. So I guess it's like a toiletry travel bag. Masters on the zippers. Mint condition. $2. Don't see any real comps for this exact one. There are other ones that are like 20, 30 bucks. So we'll see what happens with that. And the last thing I got at Goodwill. All right, and the last thing I grabbed is this tweed little purse. The brand, Glen Appen. Brand new with tag. Still got the plastic over the logo. Harris tweed. Brand new, I looked it up, and these sell for like in the mid-20s. Paid $1, so that was a good find. I grabbed these, but I'm most likely going to just keep these and use for items when they sell. They're comic book bags, 100 in each bag. They're marked $2, so half off, $1 each. So you can't beat getting 200 6x10 plastic bags for $2. And at Goodwill, I also got this Thomas the Train mix and match bingo game, sealed new. It was $4, a bit much, but since it was sealed new, I'm gonna send it to Amazon. And I think after everything, it showed like $10 profit. So for Amazon, that's okay. All right, so at the second stop, I got 8 books, okay? These are gonna go to Amazon. There's only about $55 in profit after everything. A couple of Hobbit books, a Disney book, photography book. These sell really well. Not too long ago, I picked up a book like this, but it was about DSLR photography. It was like really thick, and that book I paid $1 for, and it sold for $120 on Amazon. So photography, good books. And then I got this book. Then I got this book. It's one of these backwards books. I don't know what to make of these things. Like they start from back and go forward. So this is the front. It opens backwards. I don't know. It's pretty trippy. Okay. This one is a high selling frequency, but there's no profit on Amazon. So what I do is going to take it and I'm going to put it on eBay. And it sells for about $12, $13 on eBay. And I'll make $10. And I also grabbed this book at that store. George Lucas, The Creative Impulses. It's all about George Lucas films. And it sells for about $24, $25 on Amazon. So I'll only make about $12 profit. But when I opened it up, here's the author's name. I saw a note, and sometimes I see in books, like a friend will give a gift to somebody and they'll write a little note, and that's what I thought it was at first. But then when I read it, Charles Champlin, that's the author. So I found another signed book. Okay, so my initial thoughts for these Spanish 2 and Spanish 3 audiobooks was, if they were categorized as CDs, then I won't be able to sell them on Amazon, and I would have to put them on eBay. And on eBay, separately, they're only like $20-something each. $20 to $30, I would say. Nothing great. But what I did is I went into my Seller Central and I checked, and I am allowed to sell these. These fall under, I guess, audio books. And what's surprising is Spanish 2 sells about $84.95, and Spanish 3 sells for $94.95. So that's $180 in sales. The profits come out to be about 60 and 70, so it's around $130 to $140 in profit from $1 from the two of these. And each one has 30 lessons and has 16 discs. So it's like double-sided. There's 8 on this side, and then you flip this open, and there's 8 more. 30 lessons, and then there's one that just says readings. So that is an incredible find at the library. Here's a nursing book from the library that'll make me $40. Here's another book I pulled from the library with a $19 profit. All right, so that's going to wrap up today. To recap, I went to Goodwill first, and I got 5 items. Then I went to the thrift store, which is a local store, and I got 8 books there. And that's where I mainly get books because their items are a little expensive. Then I went by another thrift store right around the corner and did a quick run through. I really didn't grab nothing. Just got that wood block for the knives and 2 books. And then I went by the library on the way home, and that's where I scored 9 books and those awesome Spanish CD sets, which are really going to make me some good profit. So that's it. That was a pretty successful day. 4 stops. Usually I'll do 2 or 3 and hit home by lunch, get everything organized. So full day, got some good stuff. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you later. Bye.